Chapter 1: A Difficult Childhood. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. From a very young age, he stood out from other children because of his intense curiosity and love of learning. While many children spent their free time playing games outdoors, Elon often buried himself in books. He read everything he could find, from science fiction novels to encyclopedias. Books became his gateway to imagining a future far beyond his immediate surroundings. His fascination with technology, space exploration, and the future of humanity began during these early years. He was especially inspired by stories that showed how a single person with determination and intelligence could change the world. Despite his intellectual gifts, Elon faced significant challenges during childhood. He was quiet, introverted, and often found it difficult to fit in with his peers. Because he was different, he became a target for bullying at school. Some incidents were severe, leaving both physical and emotional scars. Many children in similar situations might have lost confidence or abandoned their dreams. However, Elon developed resilience through these experiences. Rather than allowing hardship to define him, he used it as motivation to focus on learning and building a better future for himself. One of the most important influences in Elon's childhood was his growing fascination with computers. During the early 1980s, personal computers were still relatively new, but Elon immediately recognized their potential. He spent countless hours teaching himself programming by reading manuals and experimenting with code. Unlike today, there were few online resources available, so much of his learning came through persistence and self-discipline. This ability to teach himself complex skills would later become one of the defining characteristics of his career. At the age of 12, Elon created a simple video game called Blaster. While the game itself was basic by modern standards, the achievement was remarkable for someone so young. He successfully sold the game's code to a computer magazine, earning money from a skill he had developed independently. More importantly, this experience showed him that ideas could be transformed into products that people valued. It was an early lesson in entrepreneurship, innovation, and the power of technology to create opportunities. The story of Elon's childhood demonstrates an important motivational lesson. Difficult circumstances do not determine a person's future. Instead of focusing on his limitations, he concentrated on developing his strengths. Through reading, learning, and relentless curiosity, he built a foundation that would later support some of the world's most ambitious technological ventures. His early years remind us that perseverance often begins long before success becomes visible to others. The habits and mindset developed during challenging times can become the fuel that powers extraordinary achievements later in life. The next. Chapter 2: The First Success. Learned programming as a child. Created and sold his first computer game, Blaster. Dreamed of changing the world through technology. Subscribe, like, share, press icon.